Thank you. Hi. I'm going to be short. I'm short anyway. I'm Daphna. That's like Daphne with an A. You're going to get it in a minute. I have an accent. It's annoying. I've been living in London for 15 years. That's not it. I'm from Israel. I'm sorry. Not just about the accent, naturally, but mainly about the accent, because the next 10 minutes you're going to be subjected to it. You might get a bit worried if somebody's losing an erection over the accent. It will pop right back up 20 minutes after I'm gone. If not, please go see your GP. I cannot take responsibility for more than 20 minutes. So, hi, I'm a part of a bit of a refugee movement that is making its way up to Scotland from England. Right, London liberals stomping their feet in front of the television at Theresa May. You're not my real mummy! I'm going to Scotland to stay with Auntie Nicola. She's the only one who can protect me from Uncle Donald. How are you doing with this whole Trump stuff, right? Are you trumpeting? Any Trump enthusiasts? My God, listen, it might not end up being as bad as we all think. I mean, he's already retracting for some of his campaign promises or threats, right? I mean, I don't think women are going to be publicly flogged for having abortions in the first term of his presidency, not of the presidency. And also, he said that he's actually not going to appoint Darth Vader to the High Court of Justice. I mean, he scored quite high on evil, but he's still black. Not gonna happen. My friends in Canada are just as freakish as my friends in London. My friends in the US, they want to go to Canada. Now that's a bit idiotic, isn't it? But if somebody takes over your house with a nuclear bomb and his finger on the button, do you run next door? Even if the daddy's real hot? I don't think so. You go to New Zealand, right? You go to space. Yeah, get with the plot. Do you remember this Christmas present from the 90s, Plots of Land on the Moon? Yeah, some people lived in the 90s. I think it's time to dig out those deeds. Ask your mums, they would know. They would know. Good. I mean, I think some of us are asking ourselves, how did we even get here? All we need to do is look at history, not far history. Just at the beginning of this year, within the first 2 weeks of this bloody year, we lost David Bowie, who was 69 years old, right? Alan Rickman, 69 years old. Then everybody started banging on about how Donald Trump was also 69 years old. Talk is easy. Did anybody do anything about it? No. Cancer doesn't just happen. Somebody should have given this man a cigarette. Now he's 70, it's too late, he's gonna live forever. I mean, this year generally has not been amazing, has it? Anybody's having a great year? Always a few people over there, and at the end of the gig, everybody's beating them up. I know. Don't beat them up, but they deserve it. It's shit year. I mean, 2016, I think, taught me that what life does. I've always been suspecting that, by the way. Gives you a little peck on the cheek, and then punches you in the face. That's what happened. I mean, honestly, earlier in the year, I went out and bought this beautiful top, you'll admit. I know. Next thing I knew, Prince died. Swear to God. And I know. Then Sadiq Khan got elected mayor of London. I don't know if you've heard of that. I was super chuffed. Yeah, that was good shit. That was good shit. And then I went to see my GP. He said, "Madam, brace yourself for perimenopause." I don't know if any of you kids know what it is, but it's not good. Then one sunny day, lost my job. And then I had a one-night stand. But I know, okay, not a big, super big deal, but still, you take what you can get. And then, Brexit. Brexit, that was the next thing that happened. Fucking Brexit. I mean, I don't know how you feel about Brexit. This is bollocks. I know exactly how you feel about Brexit. Thank you very much, Glasgow. I went to bed just after you voted, and I woke up to Brexit. So my phone buzzed that Friday morning, and I picked up the phone, and there was a text from a British friend, and she said, "Oh, hun, if you ever get from an English person a text that starts with "oh, hun," you're fucked." "Oh, hun, I'm so sorry. I'm ashamed to be British today." So I picked up the phone, called my brother in Jerusalem, and said, "Bro, buy pounds, quickly and a lot." Best business decision ever. But then the next 5 texts that came on my phone were people proposing to marry me for my Israeli passport. Yeah, now who's desperate? Motherfuckers, I've been living down there for 15 years trying to find a husband. Now I can go for the higher bidder. But I was getting worried. Any bidders, by the way, I like to All right, I've pulled. Good. But honestly, I was worried. I was worried that this might come between me and my British friends, particularly my English friends. It's not easy to make English friends. Been living there for 15 years, I have 2. And Alan's a bit of a cunt. I thought this might bring us apart. This might come between us. And I thought about it for 5 minutes, and then I realized that if anything, this is going to bring us closer together. We're going to spend more time together than ever in the all other passports queue at the airport. You know, normally they're at the 7th coffee by the time I get out. Now we're in it together, so that's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Then by the Tuesday, you know, the week went on and it was becoming a little bit more depressing. I don't know what it was like here in London. It was like you could cut the air with a knife, and actually some people cut all sorts of things with knives, and it was tense, and I was thinking, shit, maybe this is when they start looting. And then I was thinking, I'm unemployed and skint. Maybe this is when I start looting, right? Because I might be broke, but I'm still middle class. When I go to the corner shop to buy my bottle of Pinot Grigio, I don't want to be rummaging around for my fiver. I can just take my baseball bat. Some people here are looking at me suspiciously and thinking, this lady does not have a baseball bat. I don't. But I'm still schlepping around an old service Uzi from back in the day, so I'm ready to loot. Bring it on. Bring it on. People started saying after Brexit, I'm sure you've heard it here as well, both British people and foreign people were saying, oh, I don't feel at home here anymore. I don't feel at home in this country anymore. I don't get it. If anything, I think the whole thing was done to make me personally feel more at home. You know, the sense of brewing racism, violence on the go, politicians not taking any fucking responsibility. Just let the sunshine in and it's Jerusalem all over again. Bring it. You know, bring it on. Yeah. What was that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I did kick ass. I'm an immigrant, as I said, but I am a positive immigrant. I'm here to help. Think of me. I'm here in peace. Yeah. Think of me like Middle Eastern. Think of me like Middle Eastern Mary Poppins. Semi-automatic umbrella and a spoonful of hummus makes me. I just don't want you to think that I'm some kind of an amateur immigrant. I am a qualified immigrant. I've done and passed the Life in the UK test. Are you aware of that test? All right, this is like a pub quiz that the government gives immigrants to see if we can score. Stay here in the UK. It's very good. I don't know why they don't give it to British people. I know you love a pub quiz. I will ask you 2 questions on the pub quiz because we will not have time for more than that. Are you ready? Good, because we're going to do it anyway. True or false royal question. The Queen is married to Prince Philip. True or false? Please go tell an immigrant. Immigrants are oblivious of Philip. We've not heard of him. I don't know why his reputation doesn't travel very well. We all come to this country oblivious of Philip, but soon we find out because we're immigrants, we're players. So we wait until we make a few English friends, like a few years in, and then we go, what's the deal with your queen? Is she married? Is she available? Is she gay? Is she straight? Is she on Tinder? And the British people say, forget about this, forget about her. She has been engaged and married for years and years and years to an obnoxious old racist drunk. And this is why every single immigrant in this country is absolutely convinced that Jeremy Clarkson is the king. True story. Listen, I will need to go soon because I promised the good people of the stand to keep my set here tonight short and tight. And I'm a woman of my word when it comes to this kind of thing. Tell you why. I'm a Jewish woman. I've never given birth. It doesn't get any tighter than that.